Wow. That's probably cold water too. Oh yeah. Whoa. Don't crouch down on the rocks, guys. You might actually take a tumble. Feel a little soggy. You got everything right? Feels like it. Oh yay. Holy smokes. This thing jiggles. What's up? I'm Nick, and you're watching For the Boys Back Home. Woo!
For the boys back home, we keep the beat. Never dance in life's retreat. Side by side, we've always grown. Shout it out for the boys back home.
Hey guys, it's Nick from For the Boys Back Home, and I'm doing a solo venture today, and actually I'm in Pennsylvania right now. First out-of-state trip with the channel For the Boys Back Home. I'm here at the trailhead for the Ketterdale Tract in Clear Creek State Forest in Pennsylvania. It's about 4.5 hours to get here. It's about 1 o'clock now. My plan is to do about 10 miles this weekend. I'm thinking about doing 3 today, and then doing 4 tomorrow, and then another 3 on Sunday. Temperature right now is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and looking tomorrow to be up to 52 degrees as a high, and I think Sunday's supposed to be about the same. So pretty good weather, pretty close to the water here, at least for the end of the trip. So we'll see that on probably Sunday, maybe a little bit tomorrow. I'm gonna head out and we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully well. You're probably wondering how I came across going to a trail in a forest all the way out in Pennsylvania. It's actually a pretty good question, because honestly that was a rabbit hole that I went down. Talking with some of the guys, particularly Ben, he brought up the idea of doing an out-of-state camping trip coming up during the month of March. Well, we were looking around different places. We were looking in West Virginia, Kentucky, and I think Pennsylvania actually might have been on the list. But evidently we just couldn't get the time together right for everybody to get together, or at least a subset of the guys. So I kind of just took it upon myself, and I decided, hey, I want to go camping, and so here I am. So how I landed on Pennsylvania was I was looking into doing something out of state, like I said, and it's like, all right, Hocking Hills sounds fun, right? Hocking Hills, Ohio. If you've never been, a lot of cool like caves and rock formations, waterfalls, stuff like that. Cool place to hike. But if you haven't noticed, I like to do dispersed camping more often than not, and fortunately, when I looked into it, you cannot do dispersed camping in Hocking Hills State Park or nearby. So I was kind of looking into, okay, where else could I go that's nearby? And the more I looked into it, I found National Forest that was nearby. It was about 30 minutes away, so like that's not too bad, right? Let's do that. You know, like we can hike out there, camp out there, and then just like take a day trip or something like that to Hocking Hills. One thing led to another. I'm going down rabbit holes on Reddit and Facebook groups, a bunch of nonsense and whatnot. Eventually I landed on this one subreddit that's talking about camping in Southeast Ohio. And that's when I came across someone talking about just across the border into Pennsylvania, how there's some nice state forests where you can do dispersed camping. And it was this place called Clear Creek State Forest, which is where I'm at. And they recommended the Ketterdale Tract. Anyway, so yeah, I got on that subreddit, found this, and that was basically it. I mean, I planned the route, and then honestly, I planned all these meals I was having last night, because according to the regulations, you can't have campfires out here between March and May. This is actually their wildfire season. So I kind of had to plan around the fact that I couldn't have big fires, cook like fancy meals, because I honestly thought about doing like some extravagant stuff. I think that would have been cool. We're gonna do some freeze-dried dinners, and then my breakfasts are gonna be like spam and eggs. And that's it. I'm excited to just be out here. I mean, first solo trip. Pretty stoked, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, that's very nice. It's a lot different than Michigan. A lot more mountainous, all right, because we're getting to the Appalachia. I'll check back in with you guys, and we'll kind of see what's going on. I might listen to some music or something, see what I got downloaded. I don't remember. Oh, see where I'm at. See if I'm at 3 miles yet. Definitely not, but you know, one can hope, right? You guys are missing out. Let me tell you. This one's definitely for the boys back home. Let me tell you that. Because the boys, you're missing out. Your boy Nick is doing all the heavy lifting here. It was pointed out to me that I should have brought a book. I didn't really think about that, what I was going to do tonight. That's alright. I'll just hang out. I thought about downloading a movie, but I didn't think of that until I was already on my way here. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of it, right? Could have pulled up Cars 2 again. Throwing it back 2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? Ben and I were in Cadillac. And I remember we were watching Cars 2. And we're in the tent. Yeah, that was the first one. That was the first video. How could I be so stupid? It was literally the first time we made the videos. We were watching Cars 2 in the tent. And then over this way, this trail we're actually taking. And I'm looking at it. It's a little uphill now. We'll see if it overlooks something. Honestly, I think anything is. Wait. That's not the bridge. Hold up. Okay, we might actually have to check this out. Hold on. Screw reading a map when you can fudge it, right? I'll come back, I promise. Yeah, this is actually pretty sick. Yeah, we're so good. As long as the camera's good, we're good. Hopefully the mic reaches that far. This is exactly the use case I bought this thing for. Holy smokes. This thing jiggles. What's up? Yeah, I'm going. Jeez. I thought I was getting lost. Oh. Well, you know, I remember briefly looking at the elevation map, and man, I wasn't kidding. Clean that off for you guys. See a little bit better. What's going on here? That's better. I don't know what that was. Like someone on the freaking camera. You're in here. Just enough lens flare to piss me off. Okay, let's go. This rock's pretty nice though. Doesn't have the best of views. I mean, it's a rock, right? Just kind of propping myself up so I don't go sliding down the hill. Because, again, it's steep, you just can't tell. That last half mile was a bit brutal because we've only gone like a mile and a half. Did not feel like we just only went a half mile. That last little bit, we were doing so much elevation change. Wore me out. Pretty good. As you guys saw. We should be getting elevation for a little bit at least. I'm sure as I say that though, it'll probably change. Because when I say things, the opposite tends to happen. Alright, it's official. I'm now on the Kenderdale tract. Whole reason I came out here. Seems pretty flat to me. Honestly, it probably had similar elevation changes, similar to what we already went through on the Overlook Trail. Maybe just not as drastic. Yes, drastic steep. So it is 2:30, and we have gone 2 miles at this point. So doing all right. So that means we've done about 2 miles in an hour and a half. I'm not too disappointed with our progress. Honestly, might do 4 miles today. Feel out tomorrow, and Sunday make it nice and easy since it will be the last day. And that way, you know, I'm not getting out here too terribly late. Let me tell you, I feel about 40 pounds lighter after taking that bag off. I gotta drink some of this water, because that's what's weighing me down the most. Well, there you have it, folks. Yellow Woods ramen with an egg. This thing's already cooled down quite a bit. Oh, man. It's all gone. You guys think I was hungry? Put the hat back on. It's part of the look now. Lots of rocks and logs over there, though. Not too bad, actually. You guys think if I set my camera up right here, it'd fall? And I crawl over there. Let's try it. Let's get to that point. I'm getting a little tired. I'm already over 3 miles. We'll see how much further I go. I don't want to camp here because quite steep. Yeah. I just came up that. There's another part where it was like walking up like this. It's at like 60 degrees or something. You know, they ain't joking around when they call us the goat trail. It's definitely for goats, not for human beings. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. It doesn't matter, I've already met quota for the day. So technically, I'm doing good. I just wanna go further. And I mean, it's only 4 o'clock. So realistically, by the time I get this nice little bit, you can set up tent and kick back for a bit before it even gets dark. Have some dinner, go to sleep, wake up with the sun, do it all over, rinse and repeat for Sunday. Tomorrow will be a little bit more chillax though. All right, gang, I had to take a slight detour because there's supposed to be a spur for a different part of the trail I was gonna take. Did not see it where it was supposed to be. Wandered along the trail a little bit further, still didn't see it. I'm just wandering through the woods, cut across. This looks like the part that if you have an off-road vehicle, you can take it through. No camping yet. So now you can't do that in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue along this part a little bit further. We're almost at 4 miles, and I'll definitely be done. Cause, oh boy, I'm feeling a little bit tired now. Ta-da! Bienvenidos a la casa por la noche. Yeah, that's getting me home for the night. I think I said that right. It's probably about as flat as it's gonna get. Significant way off the trail. Far enough, not too far. I don't get lost in the morning. Whew, man. Do I feel lighter already? Water bottle, oh, water filter, fire stuff. Not that I really need that, but could be helpful for the jet boil. There we go, sleeping mat. Sleeping bag. And that was the majority of the bulk of my bag. I mean, well, not weight-wise, but space-wise. I love this sleeping mat. Honestly, guys, what you're sleeping on out in the woods, it matters. I can tell you. You gotta spend money, unfortunately. And spend money I did. You know what? It's worth it. Worth every penny. Anyways, how's your guys' day going? Alright? Doing anything good? Did you guys eat lunch? Is it dinner time there yet? Breakfast? Watching with breakfast? I don't know. Let's see, this came out on a Saturday, right? No? You have lunch with it or dinner? Probably dinner, if I had to guess. Maybe you're watching this on Sunday. I don't know. Sunday breakfast? There's nothing like watching a camping video with Sunday breakfast. Did that a lot. You're just putting thoughts in your head. Anyway, I can help. Need me to entertain you at all? I'm entertaining myself pretty well, I feel like. I'll say tonight, I brought my 40-degree bag. Now that's super cold, but I mean, if it does, guess I'm being cold. I'm a big boy though. I put my big boy pants on, see? You'd be so proud of me. I don't know who's proud of me. Somebody is. Okay. Shut this bad boy off now. It's probably warm. Like earlier. Dump this in here. And I think I said I gotta wait like 5 minutes or so. Like that. I've never had this one before. Hopefully it tastes good. I don't see why I wouldn't. I don't say anything at this point. That sounds great. Let's warm me back up though. And probably just hang out, sleeping bag for a bit. Alright. Got ourselves some dinner. Lasagna is done. The feast. Feasty boys. I'll let you know, I guess, how it is. It's hot. That's all I got. It's good. Wish I had some Parmesan, though. It'd make it better. It's alright. We're being in the middle of the woods. Not bad. Tomorrow, I don't know. I want to do at least 4 miles. I did 4 today. And, let's see, where would that put me at? Well, if I did 4 tomorrow, that'd mean 8. I want to do more than that. Yeah, I mean, it literally looks like about where we're at, the elevation, like we're at the highest point in the trip right now. It's like 1,500 feet. You look at the topography map and the topography graph for the actual trail that I marked out, right? I mean, it just gives you a rough bar graph. I can see I got a lot of ups and downs, and I passed a lot of like I feel like the rougher part. So we're in this big patch right here. And then it looks like tomorrow will be we'll be down low, and then we'll be back up high again on Saturday night going into Sunday probably. Finish this up. There's a couple pieces of dry stuff. I didn't get hydrated in the bottom. Trying to avoid that. Yeah, don't eat that stuff dry. There's a reason they have you add water. Oh, man. And I got a new trash bin now from all the trash we made earlier. Apparently I had a few more things in that pocket. It's all right. But I think for the most part, you guys might be seeing the last of me for now until like time to go to bed. Sun is getting close to setting. Still enough light out, as you guys can tell. Honestly, I need to rest up. Woke up early today. Probably gonna wake up early tomorrow. All right. I'll talk to you guys here in a while. Okay. I'll get ready for going to sleep for the night. Grab something. Anyways, I'm gonna go hang up my food. Temperature's definitely dropped a lot more. See my breath a little bit now. Today was a pretty good day, a pretty good start to the trip, I would say. I mean, we finished hiking in like 4 hours. Talk to you guys in the morning. Hopefully I sleep well. If I don't, then I'm sure I'll be talking to you. Yeah. Morning. And I can tell you, the moon, it was bright last night, honestly. It kind of lit up the tent after I've been laying here for a bit. And some point this morning, it was about like 5 a.m. It snowed a little bit. Like some pellets on the tent, I can see. A little light dusting. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't want to get out of my sleeping bag right now. It's a little cold, but I'll get up, get the food, get that going. I got eggs, I got Spam, 5 miles or so I want to cover today. We'll see how it goes. I'll get back to you guys on that one. That one might be a little longer. I think it's only like 8 o'clock. Yeah. There we go. It's a little better. Let me warm up first. Do like jumping jacks or something. Whew. Let's get in here. So take off your clothes. If anything, it's the opposite. Getting hot in here and get cold in here. It's getting cold in here. So put on your layers. I got my long johns on and I got my better sweater. That's what it's called. Yeah, she's hot. Whew. What we'll do is we'll put that coffee down there. Today, we'll do the bacon Spam. You're gonna make me work for this? You know, There's a little bit of an accident. I had eggs in this pocket, right? And I crouched down and I heard a big go into my pocket. I cracked one of the eggs. All right. Well, I've already gone 1.5 miles about. Started descending towards back down towards the river. Right now, I've already been walking for almost an hour. Well, I was gonna record something when we first started off, but the camera died, and I was already hiking, so I didn't swap it out. So I got going a little bit, a little bit of adventure. And I found a cool little spot to stop here. Some nice little rocks along the creek here, and I actually passed first person I've seen this entire time I've been here. They were out here walking their dog just down towards the river. Not a bad day for it. A little cooler, but nothing wrong with that. Props to them. Alright, I made an executive decision to turn back and go back to another point along the trail and head over. I really wanted to continue along the trail along here by the river, but it'd be really cool to go by the trail by the river, but there's just all kinds of vines and thorns through here, and it's really difficult going. So I kind of just decided that I'm gonna turn back here, go back a little ways, backtrack, and I'll take a different route. Kind of sucks, like I said. I mean, I got hit in the eye with a freaking thorn right here. Eyelid. You guys might recognize this area, maybe not. That's the exact opposite side of where we were at a little bit ago. There's a little rock house, you know, and just right over there. There's a big rock that was in the background right here. That's the trail we were just on, right here. Trail up top here is not clear at all. It just looks like missing leaves in the patch of a bunch of freaking plants. Good enough. Trees of the fields will clap their hands. I'm on a big rock. Na, 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 na. I gotta walk around this rock to get back to the camera and get off this mountain. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I don't want to do it all the doo-dah day. Hey! It's called secondhand fun, folks. Trail? What trail? Who needs trails? Even though it says we're on a trail, but like, what trail? Who needs a trail, right? You didn't know where the trail's at. I certainly don't. That was good. I think I found a trail. It's gonna take me back. Frickin' civilization. Wasn't the trail I was on. I mean, I literally was on this other trail, and it wasn't like super clear, but like, you know, like you could kind of gather where it was supposed to be. And then, I don't know, next thing you know, I'm just in the middle of the woods. Here I am on a freaking different trail. And I just got stabbed by more thorns. Jeez, dude, this is freaking ridiculous. What thorns out here? Okay, anyways. Yeah, I was in the middle of the freaking woods, I felt like. I mean, not in the middle of the woods, but like, it literally felt like the middle of the woods. And, you know, I'm breaking my own trail. Shit, dude. I don't even think Lewis and Clark could have followed that map. Got maybe a third of an L gene left. Thought about stepping a little while back, but I saw a creek on the map. You know, don't trust the map. Freaking liars. Well, I can ration it. Be alright. Just kind of taking my outer layer off the raincoat. Guess I'll have some trail mix. Yeah, it looks like we're supposed to head that way. Right there, almost behind me. Real talk here, guys. Oh, that section with the thorns really cut out a large portion of the trip. What I'm thinking right now is just calling it at this point, because this is like the end part. Looking at the map, I mean, there's really nowhere else to go. I could backtrack a little bit along that trail, but honestly, I don't want to risk it. Potentially running into thorns. There were some nice sights. Not every section of the trail was amazing, but I mean, you can't always expect that. And I really think that there was a lot of cool things to see, different things to see, lots of rock formations, and you know, it's mountainous. That's not something I'm used to living in Michigan, you know. All things considered, Michigan is a very flat state, you know, compared to something like Pennsylvania, where you know you got Appalachia stuff going on. You know, fortunately, you know, being in the area you know, there's a lot of creeks, and you know, obviously, you know, it's called Clear Creek State Forest for a reason. I mean, there's a fair amount of creeks here. I'm gonna fill up water, get lunch cooking. Boys, I know you're watching this. You could definitely do 2 nights, but I think for our next outing out of state, let's go in warmer weather. And also it helps to have somebody with you, because let me tell you, doing this solo, I don't mind the solo trips, but I very much more enjoy the company, like having somebody to talk to. I feel like I filmed a lot more segments of me talking to myself on this trip than any other. I know it looks nice and warm out right now, but honestly, it's probably only like 35 degrees at most right now. My fingers are a little cold. I've had hand warmers in my pocket all day, because like, I want to have my hands up free to do things. And sometimes I'll be sitting there like, man, I feel like my fingers are going numb. They're just nice things to keep on hand, especially in winter camping. I mean, I'll take gloves most of the time. I didn't this time, but that's besides the point. Notice how I'll also keep my sparker, my steel, in position right here, and I'll move the flint. That's just so I don't accidentally like hit this thing and knock it over when I'm trying to light it. And then we might actually start a fire. We don't need that. Somebody's calling me. Spam call. Of course. What else? Screw you. I'm just sitting out here watching eggs boil beside the stream. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just sitting out here having ramen on a jet boil. Yeah, buddy. And we're off. What's that one hiking song? It's like, a hiking we will go, a hiking we will go. I hope cherry roll, a hiking we will go. Something like that, right? I don't know. I only sing hiking songs. I don't know any. Hell no, I do. I just can't think of one right now. I know there's one that's like talking like about bears or something like that. I just can't think of it right now. I don't know. Just following that same creek we're kind of just at. Looks like all the way down. It's kind of nice. Or at least part of the way down, I should say. So I think the other part of the way down we're going to be following whatchamacallit, that larger creek that we followed on the way in, actually. Not sure if you guys remember that. You guys remember it better than I. You guys saw it sooner. More recently, I should say. And it's been like a whole 24 hours since I've seen that. I remember for that far back? I mean, I do, but do I? When I was rounding the corner before, I thought this group of trees right here was a deer standing in the middle of the path. I'm smart. It's actually one tree. Just went chop chop. So I can see just barely through the trees over here the river, and this is that big creek that we started out hiking along just behind me that you may or may not be able to hear. So we're basically back at the trailhead that I set up, not the literal trailhead where the car is parked. So go a little bit further after that, but we're really close. You guys ever seen this trick? I learned this in 6th grade. So like you take an acorn cap, right? And then you make a V with your thumbs, and then you put your lips on your knuckles. Not my best one, but I mean, if I actually sat here and tried to play with it, see, that was a little bit better. If you ever need a whistle in the woods, and there's acorns around. Now, if you need a whistle in the woods, and you can't whistle, and there's no acorns, don't ask me. I'll get back to you on that one. I feel like there's gotta be other ways. You could take a blade of grass. I remember kids doing this in school. They take a blade of grass, put it between their fingers, and they go there, and then it would like make a sound. Freaking wild. Okay, I'm gonna quit stalling, because the sooner I get back to the car and take these shoes off, the happier my feet are gonna be, because they're already starting to die a little. Probably quite a bit. I'm gonna have to see how far we've actually gone here later. I'll have to put it somewhere in the, I'll put it on the screen right there. Boom. Now you know how far we've gone, or I've gone. I can't talk. Okay. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know all of us here at For the Boys Back Home appreciate it when you guys watch our videos. You know, even though all the boys are here today, still appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing, because it gives us more of the motivation to post more videos, you know, do more camping. And, you know, the more we do more camping, more you guys like and comment, subscribe to our videos, you know, the more content we can make for you guys. So this is me getting ready to sign off here. It's the last home stretch. I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, so turns out I had a ton of footage from this trip, and right behind me I got the editor open and it's sitting at 1 hour and 9 minutes. Now I'm not gonna post this whole thing, but if you guys are interested in seeing the full cut, drop down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure.
If you like this video and want to see more of us, be sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and then let us know if we can do anything to improve in the future. And until next time, see you guys later.
For the boys back home, we'll keep the rhythm alive. Witness memory made in this life we can try. For the boys back home, we'll keep the spirit high. Surrounded by good times as the moments fly by.